Here's something to think about. I believe that your power does not come from your title or your position. I believe it comes from your reputation and your network. And I strongly encourage you to invest very heavily and very cautiously in both your reputation and your network. And that should start right away. Link with everybody you can, talk to everybody you can, connect with everybody you can, and learn something from every interaction. I just think that that's a piece of advice that I wish I had been more conscious of when I was starting out.
The first thing that each one of us has to think about, and it's exactly what you said, people are busy like crazy. So when you get the time to go into your boss or your boss's boss, ensure that you are prepared to brag on yourself. Show your accomplishments.
My career really, changed. Took another turn for the best when I understood that I was the best advocate for myself. To find the voice within yourself, to find the strength within yourself, to stand up and stand out.
I grew up, with the belief that when someone tells you no, it just means that they did not have the right information to make the right decision. Mm-hmm. That it's not a rejection, it's not a final, it's not the finale to whatever it is you're proposing. And no just means that the person who told you no has insufficient information to make the right decision.
When people ask me about building the brand and everything, I would say for me, like what has worked for me is understanding my instincts. Obviously, especially when you're a personality, there are a lot of cooks in the kitchen, whether it be the people you work with or your family or your friends. There's a lot of people that have your best interest involved. There's a lot of people that don't, and everybody's got an opinion. There's been many ideas that I've had that have come through that I've been told weren't going to work, and they absolutely do. So those kind of things that validate your own thoughts and ideas are what has really progressed me forward into being able to build a confident brand. And it also takes a lot of confidence in yourself and knowing and believing that your instincts are right.
We can all be successful here. And the more we work together, the better we can be. And, we help each other because, as you know, life and this job and everything is a lot, and anybody who says they have it figured out is lying. They're lying because nobody has it all figured out. It's hard, it's challenging, but it's rewarding. And when you have people who support you in getting, the things that you get done, sometimes work is up here and sometimes work is down here. Sometimes, and you just have to figure it out. We have to support each other, and that's how we're going to be successful. So if you're dismissive to somebody and it's just, another male colleague or whatever, they just blow it off and they do the next thing, right? They bring up the next idea. But a woman or a minority or an underrepresented group who worked up that courage to bring up that idea, then kind of gets sort of like flippantly, oh, that's not a very good idea. You've crushed that person, and how is that person now going to feel about bringing up an idea the next time?
So my number one principle that I love to share with particularly entrepreneurs that are just starting out is make your front line your priority, and your bottom line is going to follow. But if the only thing that you're obsessing about is your bottom line and how much money or how good your company is doing or what type of reputation that you're establishing because you see your self-worth in terms of the reputation of your company, your people kind of become like spectators standing on the side, and they give you as little of themselves. I want 110% of everyone that works for my company, because I know that's the only way for me to reach my full potential is to first allow and encourage and nurture them reaching their full potential.
We were taught failure is an option. Go out and try things and take risks, obviously calculated risks, but fail forward.
You don't really have to do everything people tell you. You just have to let them think you're going to.